Howdy folks, it's Barry here. Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Today, it's a mini food video, the series in which I try and make food on a plate the size pretty much of a coin. Now I put on my Facebook page the other night, should I make a baby Big Mac or should I make a baby spaghetti bolognese? And the spaghetti bolognese just shaded it. So let's do it. Right here then folks, you'll see we've got our vegetables here which are going to prep, and these are way too big than we need. And I was going to use a knife and just chop it real fine, but I thought, why don't we just use a grater and just do it that way? Easy times. Yeah, so we'll start with grating our carrot, and that is going to be way too much already. Whoa, yeah, way too much. Right, just doing the garlic now. Right, that's the celery done. Wow. Okay, and that's the onion done as well. We have got a nice big pile of random right there. Right, so that pile there is still looking quite big. So I'm gonna grab my knife and finally chop it up, and we're probably only gonna use up about a third of that. Yep, so all I'm doing is working my way through it with a knife, cutting it up real nice and fine now. We've got the orange, white and green all coming together as one. Right then folks, let's come away from the veg for 1 minute and just start to think about our spaghetti. So we've got a pan of water right here. This is a cold pan of water. We're going to put it on this flame right here. So let's do that. That goes on there. And I'm also thinking about how much spaghetti I actually need. So like, do I need one strand? They're quite long old strands here. Can you see that? I might only need one. So let's find out. I'll probably put 5 or 6 in there. And then, you know, waste not, want not. Good times. Right then folks, water's bubbling. I'm going to go for 8 strands just to be sure. Probably not going to need that amount, so I'm going to stick it in there. Obviously as the heat rises it will swirl around the pan. Let's move on. Yep, so that's in there cooking away. Let's get that pan going now with our beef and veg, which is sat over there very patiently. Alright, so we've got this pan warming up with our olive oil. Let's grab our meat, cha-ching, with our tweezers. Okay folks, so this is 10 grams of high quality minced beef going in to that pan there. It's going to cook away really, really fast. So we're going to need to get our veg in very quickly. Right, that's literally been 10 seconds in there. Look how fast that cooked. So I'm going to get some of the veg in there now, but I'm going to do this off the heat, otherwise we'll burn it. So let's just do it here. Let's grab, say, 1.5 teaspoons of that mixture. We'll just stir it through a little bit like that. Over that heat, I'm going to put it back on the flame now to warm that through. And our tomato sauce is going to go in there literally any moment. Amazing. This has, again, only been about 10-15 seconds, and that is already cooking and softening up already. So let's get our tomato sauce in there. I'm going to put a fair bit in there because I don't want it to burn. So a little bit of juice and then push in some tomato. Here we go. Boom. Let's get it in there. Mix it all around. Teaspoon vital. Definitely got to be a teaspoon. Anything bigger is intimidating for our bolognese. Let's get it all around there. We'll get some herbs in there next. So just here to the right, I'm just sprinkling some dried oregano. We're not going to need too much. I might add a little bit at the last stage, but I'm just going to sprinkle that in. All we're doing is simmering off the excess fluid in there, and it's actually smelling amazing. I can't wait to eat this, and I've probably got some leftovers. Good times. Right folks, you might better hear that. I've just turned the gas off this pan, so it's just a residual heat in there, keeping it warm at the moment. My spaghetti, I'm just moving the tripod right now, freestyling it. That is looking ready. It's like swirling around there, just all mystical. Let's get it out and make it. Alright then folks, so we've got our plate, and just for scale, that is a banana. So I have got 1 strand here of spaghetti that I'm dangling, and I'm just gonna, I think I'm only gonna need maybe 1 or 2 strands. So I'm just gonna try and work my way around the plate and just build it all up. So wish me luck here. Alright, so that's 1 strand in there. Let's do another one. Amazing, I'm loving that, and I've even given myself a nice little gap to fill up with our bolognese mixture. Let's get it on there. Alright, so I'm just gonna literally push that in there off a teaspoon in the gap. That looks amazing. Yep, that will do. Right, we need some herbs and cheese on there. So yep, I've just sprinkled a little oregano into my hand, and I'm just gonna rush it over the top like that so it sits on there. Brilliant. And of course, what is bolognese without a nice dusting of parmesan? Look at that on there. Oh my gosh, bolognese baby. So there we go then guys, I used 2 strands of spaghetti in the end, so I've got 6 left over. I can make some more, and I can't wait to try it. It'd make an amazing appetizer at a wedding or a function or something like that, and that's kind of giving me an idea. So what we'll do now is have a good old taste of this. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, comment, helps the channel grow. Here we go. Oh my god, you took me away then. Oh my goodness. Shabba dabba ding dong, that is amazing. That is, well, that is spaghetti bolognese, but in a shot. And like when I made the steak and chips ones before, I've had that, and I don't feel full, but I don't feel like empty now. You can probably have 2 or 3 of those, and you'd be like, yeah, I don't want a main meal. So guys, give it a go for yourself. Hopefully, if you do, send me a picture on Instagram, all that stuff. Just a little bit of fun, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.